Hey, Zubo, not picking niggas up, that shit so sweet. TFTPT looking like, bro, y'all like to not some food.
Let's get this done.
I'm with that nigga, I'm like, I'm leaving, nigga, tweeting, man. What the fuck is my shit? I ain't saying, man. Tell her, man, all that shit you talk. You roll that shit up, boy, that shit big and nail. So we roll up your ass and get some big trigger, man.
Where we going?
I'm following you, sir.
Shit.
I'm in the lead. It's all in right now.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Shit, been a couple days since I played COD.
Yeah, same here. You want to say bullshit though. I could talk. This shit moving a little bit too quick for a nigga.
That's what I'm saying. God damn.
Hold on.
I'm not ready for this show, dog. I still gotta put my thumbnail and shit.
This motherfucker, but shit. I need to see who I'm shooting at first.
What was that? What the fuck?
Let's go to game chat so I can talk some shit in there.
Yeah.
Are you at, bitch?
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna go game chat real quick. Go. There go.
Visit one of our 60+ locations.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, no man, sounded my gun at the TV and said, damn, that echo crazy. Nah, back to the party we go, that echo crazy.
Yeah, nah, that shit crazy. Where you got?
The moment I decided to switch to a party, I got mine smooth. That nigga popped up out of nowhere.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Your squad mates back on check.
Oh shit, fuck me up with that.
One of the rest of that squad on your attack map. Go get hunting.
Hell. Lucky as shit.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
Bro, I cannot hear your gameplay.
So you can hear my gameplay? Oh how's he gonna put me right? That's some bullshit. Let me turn my headset down, that's probably why. That shit is kinda loud.
Bitch, that's why I got your ass smoked.
You're getting another chance. Make it count. Friendly Guardian is active. Friendly Guardian is found. Your squad made it to the safe zone.
I'm flying some junk for this. Hey, I'm grabbing the doses. Probably would have died too, bro. Reload. What the fuck is my lighter at? Oh, some flu.
Oh, not going out there.
Yo, Cross was where, bro?
They could have easily mapped the trap with the buy button instead and avoided firing.
Ah, shit. Someone shitted down there, man.
Loadout drop
Fuck me
headed
over.
your way.
Don't worry, you'll make it.
Together, subtracts may want to activate it when defense and not encourage vice versa.
Guardians lost power.
Man, this bitch only got 5 bullets in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I think I'm too high, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, I've been fucking drinking since I left the crib. Literally.
Wait, so wait. Y'all got off when I got off?
No, I was still on Rust for a little hot second, but I wasn't doing shit on that.
No, okay.
Hostile mosquitoes online.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Rogue signal broadcast. Damage to enemy squad.
Shit, one more.
we do, however,
Bro, he's one tap, bro. Come on, Green. Good shit.
also make sure the other players in the session can see the opposing player.
I'm landing on loadout. Fuck that shit. I'll land over here.
Portable buy stations ready.
Somebody right there. Can I kill him?
Remember being permanently affected by the
I'm
player
gonna
is
kill him.
pulling up the blockade and going to his compass. Afterwards, make traversal from that area a bit easier.
Good, bro, man.
Our squad's in the lead, but it's close. Stay focused.
I felt I was having an impact on this world. I'll expand on that later on in a different section, however. Scavenging for supplies and
Yeah, I'm talking about doing that.
I'm going for a loadout.
Come on, man. He was supposed to die. That bitch was good.
Oh! Fuck that, I'm dipping.
And then they want to shut it down replay.
Where at?
I'm been chilling hard. You shit. I'm chilling too. Shit. I've been drinking out there. I'm lit.
You have unlimited space in your inventory for miscellaneous
No, they
objects that you can use.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Get ready to receive coordinates for a valuable weapon crate.
Like having another inventory or a big but considering how many unique ingredients exist in the
You got gas moving in. Enemy soldier incoming.
Taking fire over here. Stun grenade out.
You've got reinforcements inbound. Head to the safe zone.
You have a limited space with objects such as guns, flares, molotovs, shurikens, and so on. In the beginning, you'll likely be grabbing.
Right. One tap. I don't know how I lost that gunfight, bro. Too fucking high, bro. Damn.
Throw something out or scrap it for parts. The menus in this game as a whole are pretty bad. However, I at least have to be thankful they don't make you navigate.
Resurging. Go get your revenge.
Pressing up or down will take you to the next
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
And I'm going back to my loadout. I need that.
Squad mates redeploying.
What's hitting me? Wow. Where'd he come from? What the fuck?
Enemy down.
where everything in your inventory is taken from you.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Stand by for redeployment.
I just spawned back in, bro.
Calling in a counter UAV.
And leave all your newly equipped, most likely garbage weapons in this. On the topic of equipment, I can't.
The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Likelihood to pack as many things as I can while I'm here and get it all out of the way. I understand when in hard mode the game doesn't pause, so it taking a second or two puts some pressure on the player. I'll have to make sure to get a safe area before opening the menu. On normal, however,
I'm playing duos, fuck that shit.
I bet.
It is unnormal to stick to the crafting loot screen is at best an obvious oversight, or at worst, a petty and stubborn refusal to grant a quality of life improvement.
Yeah, that was some bullshit right
easier
there.
difficulty. This is the worst case scenario for me, as I didn't even want the benefits the pause screen provided, but I'm still stuck with this terrible mini load screen while I mindlessly press the confirm button. If the game had a real-time crafting system, one that opened up an easy-to-read menu for quick decisions, I'd take that in a heartbeat. I have no problem having to wait that time if there's a reason for it, but on normal, there isn't a reason. The differences between difficulties are a little too rigid as it is. A customizable difficulty is something I hope we see in the sequel. Personally, my ideal would be to keep the game running while paused, and have your flashlight go out after a while, but have the medkits healed right away, and still follow up on the map at night. We're talking about crafting and the menus. Another obvious oversight that's hard to ignore is the fact that they don't show the player how much of a particular craftable they currently own when in the blueprint menu. It does show you how many you can make, and how many individual uses you'll receive, but if you really want to know how many medkits you have, you'll need to switch tabs and scroll all the way down for some reason. Considering certain items require the same ingredients, such as Molotovs, medkits, and flammable liquid all using alcohol, it seems like one of the first things you think to include on these screens is the player's current quantity of said item.
This week only, all Domino's menu price increases are 15% off when you order online. That's right, all of them. Pizza, extravaganza, ultimate pepperoni, every delicious topping, every mouth-watering flavor, or two tests, all half price. Act fast, this deal lasts until March 24th. Order now.
When Barbara switched to TurboTax,
I broke 4 generations of family tradition.
Ma, I want to make perfume.
so I made barbecue psychic count by guaranteeing her maximum refund. Into the TurboTax.
Get you a ticket for the biggest movie event of the year. Oh my God!
The way the weapons themselves seem to scale to your level is also pretty disappointing. It's hard to get excited about a potential reward from a hard-fought chest if, in all likelihood, it's going to be comparable to what you have right now. Considering that weapons break after a while and can only be repaired a handful of times, it seems silly not to be able to play around with a new weapon every now and then. When I first saw a melee weapon that had over 700 base damage, I was blown away, thinking I had found something incredible.
Use this time for some target practice. Real things coming soon.
A nice comparison is this chest found as a hammer on a frustrator and a turbo weapon, and on a max level character, its damage numbers have skyrocketed. Inadvertently or not, this treats one of the act of hunting for loot.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
So strictly to your level, it would provide more reason to open every single locked chest you find. As it is now, exhausting every area of its resources only net you an overflowing inventory of CD weapons and some valuables to sell for cash. This might be one of the reasons the beginning and middle stages of the game are the most captivating and epic. As close to the end, these stations become more noticeable.
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Try to land.
Alright, but I'm go to the station. Not go where you land there.
Stands are very hard to intend to have an upgrade and a melee weapon. Most of the police vehicles have a chance to contain the guns, which makes them great targets for early players.
Down to you, soldier. Stay sharp.
Simply find a melee weapon. Considering how long it takes taking them.
Where'd you at downstairs?
You've got reinforcements inbound.
You may be beyond fatigue and simply start ignoring locked chests.
Nah, you good talk.
There are a couple of differences that make Fallout 3's implementation a little better than Dying Light's, however. First of all, it wasn't the only minigame. It also featured a form of hacking as well, where you need to find the correct keyword. I'm not here to defend this wholeheartedly, as it also got tedious after a while, but at least there were sometimes 2 potential ways to enter a locked container. Secondly, containers that would require a lockpick were far less common in Fallout 3 than in Dying Light. It doesn't help that the game constantly resets the locks and rewards to give players the feeling of a never-ending game. Whereas
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Into the chest, that chest stayed empty. You could it locks better weapons and skills behind those levels. And as far as the world building is concerned, Dying Light at least tries to address how these survivors get their food. I don't after 4 or 5.
One
Valiant
day.
effort. Keep your head up. Return to base for debrief.
You know what?
Immediately make it inaccessible. If that wasn't on the guiding light, I would have adopted lockpicking gives all the
Bullshit.
ignoring the overuse of it.
Gas is inbound.
Size trial and error. I assumed it would be physically impossible to open a few very large tests in a row with a single lockpick. This is using a controller. Now, all that being said, I can definitely see the upsides to lockpicking, whereas I previously compared the game keeps playing in the background. Take the time to open a hard lock near the end of the game. Given the tediousness of it all and the predictability of the rewards, the main reason I kept opening them was out of habit. I completely understand the emergency vans always having med kits and police vehicles potentially containing guns. That makes sense, and the consistency will assure that players will unlock them when necessary. However, every chest containing at most 2 items, the combinations being a valuable and a weapon for a locked chest, and a craftable and a weapon for an unlocked chest, is right away hilarious. This will double the RE chests for quarantine zones. You'd think these would vary if as it sounds.
Alright, I'm back.
I bet.
When you do eventually acquire a gun, getting a headshot is usually an instant kill, and their head exploding feels just as satisfying as the machete lobotomization. The guns being unbreakable feels really bizarre and out of place with everything else. I realize they use ammo, which in a way could be viewed as a degradation for guns, but they still can't fully break down. It was sometimes a relief when a melee weapon broke enough times that it couldn't be repaired anymore, as that meant using a newly acquired weapon in its place. As it is now, finding a new rifle is useless if it has a lower damage number, so that satisfaction of restocking your armory or having a backup of your current one break doesn't exist. Unlike your unlimited supplies, you can't stock description does aid the idea that this isn't a typical shooter game, but I'm not sure if prohibiting players from placing ammo into their stash at safe zones makes sense. Since you can buy it from merchants already, either way you could return to a safe area nearby to obtain ammo. Being able to slowly add any extra to your stash would make it so you wouldn't constantly find worthless ammunition to guns you aren't currently using. For example, if you don't use a pistol often, placing all of the pistol ammo in your stash for the future would mean you could still collect any you find afterwards. The low ammo count and the fact that guns almost always
you left us on?
provides a good enough reason to stick with them the whole game.
What the hell you doing?
Stuff says I'm in here.
I don't see you in this motherfucker.
Early on, I would have said no, but once you come across some of the harder variants, it's better to pop a few headshots and then deal with the board later.
Why the hell it said leave matchup party and you're not in this motherfucker? You see me in here?
Yeah, it says 2 people.
Obviously, it being a deadly weapon that
Where the hell you at?
without making much noise fits right
I'm at like the main screen.
are quite fun to play around with.
Oh, I'm in the game.
The fuck?
Dousing them with a bottle of flammable liquid,
Yeah, that's
then
weird.
tossing a Molotov to finish the job was a combination that felt so natural it's hard to believe I wasn't outright told to do it step by step. It's also incredibly rewarding to see a volatile close in on you, only for you to throw a firecracker behind him, luring him away long enough so you can snag an airdrop. The throwable weapons, such as the shurikens and axes, felt pretty good to use. However, their auto-aim functionality was rather hit or miss. It did help on some occasions, as it would seemingly home onto the target's head, but there were times when the auto-aim would cause an axe to hit the environment instead. I've seen some people online complain that the wingsuit you receive for playing the Easter egg Mario level isn't as useful as they'd like it to be. I don't think it was ever meant to be anything more than a fun tool to use post-game, so I'm not quite sure if I understand the complaints. If anything, I was kind of surprised at how beneficial it was when clearing small gaps. I won't go in-depth with all of the practicals and my thoughts on them, but I feel the need to point out that Kurt's bomb kind of sucks. It's said to attract zombies for a while before it explodes, as he's placed firecrackers inside a tin can grenade. The problem is it explodes almost right away, providing almost zero time for zombies to walk over to it. As I said before, early on in the game, your equipment won't be the best, and part of the reason is how the progression system works with the quartermaster and the merchants. Essentially, your survivor level is your character's level, and the merchant's inventory is tied to that. Every new level unlocks more weapons at the shops, however, they're not that distinct, it's just a rarer color and a higher damage output. I don't want to think about how little sense it makes that your survivor rank ties into what equipment random merchants have, but I do want to point out how utterly absurd it is that the merchants who live in the tower wouldn't provide you with the best equipment possible. Maybe during the first few outings they don't want to waste quality weapons on an unproven runner, but after a few missions, Kyle Crane is clearly the best the tower has, and is seemingly the only guy constantly risking his life in order to help these people. Why not give him a fucking rifle, huh? You'll rarely find guns at the merchant's shop when you'd want them either. I only ever saw them show up when I was pretty far in the game.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
As I said, there's never a reason to replace your guns in the game because it was less. So if anything, it was just another absurdity.
This isn't a democracy anymore.
This negatively affects other areas of the game. Then the vast majority of the items you'll receive from why even bother going to your way up? If your inventory is already full, the valuables you collect will just be turned into money. That money can't be used for anything besides
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Similar weapons. There needs to be some other use for money. Maybe some risk to recorded all the agents. Maybe some type of investment into the tower itself. Maybe developers to upgrade the tower and all of my solutions essentially boil down to I know you
Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight.
Shit over here, bro.
Dropped a like, emoji fire, emoji thumbs up, medium light skin tone.
Shit you bad, Bree.
When used correctly, however, it can evoke a certain feeling in most players. There is a stark difference between playing on a fresh save.
What's wrong with y'all pulling up on me like that?
Be advised, fog is lifting. Visibility is increasing. Enemy destroyed. Use your tactics to hunt down the rest of them.
Your health pool will be low. You can't craft that many things, even when you get supplies. Finding a gun isn't as simple task.
I knocked 2 of them, but the other one got away. Finished one right here, the other one pulled up behind me, but he probably self-res and dipped. He said, I'm good, bro, I don't want no smoke.
It's one of the better progression systems I've seen.
Trying to 2v1 me and got clapped.
Your main problems mostly have to do with a few specific skills and when you receive
Take
them.
that.
Parkour is so integral to the experience, not being able to slide immediately is a pretty bad decision. It's made all the worse, as early on you'll have to pick the super slide ability or the grapple maneuver. Likewise,
Silence LMG.
our grapple rank survivor level 10 feels pretty cool as well.
Oh, instant bro, now yeah, definitely take that.
Power Speed 3 is probably the worst example of them all. Taking a down enemy's head is
Oh man, I think
requires a special prompt in the first place is ridiculous as well. The left bumper is your kick button, but you can only pull off a killing blow kick when the left bumper prompt shows up. If not, you'll continue to kick your head in, but for some reason...
lucky bitch, I ain't have to break that out.
Who the fuck is that?
One person.
Gas is moving.
I don't know. Better push it.
Turning to the front. Earn this.
For the sake of progression, sometimes believability needs to take a back seat. As far as individual skills go, the dodge skill works well after you get the hang of it, but I feel like it has an irritating knock-on effect when it comes to platforming. Sometimes I truly did want to jump, only a little to the left or the
Your
right.
squad made it to the safe zone.
You may end up falling to your death. The jump kick is extremely satisfying, especially when you spin batter someone into a car or repeat them off a building. However, it's not
Fast
working
dash
at all.
reload.
The tic-tac wall jump maneuver seems like it would be simply useful, so much so that you wonder why it took so long to acquire. However, this ability is off. Far more than it being genuinely helpful, I tried to grab the lens that looked climbable. He got into his tic-tac position, then with what
Definitely
seemed
that.
like on my end, sent him soaring into the ledge.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I don't think it did enough damage to justify its use. Considering how long the animation takes, even after letting go of the attack button, it often backfired and left me in a worse position than when I started. The double damage here from
This hella fucking loadout drop right here.
Holy shit.
It's gonna be hella teams right here in a second.
Yeah, I'm dipping. Thank you. Oh, you're not getting load up?
No, I don't either.
Enemies are dropping into
Just
the
other
area.
people here
Watch the
too.
skies.
I know.
But that's about it as far as I can go. Considering how much I sat all over the currency and shops.
Grab his heartbeats and shit. Shit,
Apparently, lower prices in the shops weren't supposed to correlate with skill points. The people of the tower would trust you more, and in turn, the DLC following. Considering that side quests to boost your survivor rating.
It's just one. Yep.
Lower prices for an overall bad currency and shops. Three separate skills in the survivor tree dedicated to the shop system.
Shit.
What did you cover?
More interesting ways to
Push
keep
down.
the
attack map.
Most of
Get
them
hunting.
money, which I've already discussed in detail why that would be a disappointing thing to find. Increasing the chance at finding better loot.
Yeah,
Too
why?
thirsty, my boy. Right here.
My mercy prevails over my wrath.
Dead body out of 5 isn't worth it. The specialist skill is incredibly broken.
Enemies dropping
It
into
just
the
says you'll
AO.
score more critical hits with blueprint weapons. Wait, hang on. That's me making an assumption. It actually says, learn how to use blueprints more effectively, you'll score more critical hits. What on earth does that entail? Are the critical
Person
hits
from
you
the top.
being made more effective, or is that something else? How much more likely will you get critical hits? How much more damage does a critical hit even do? The craftsman skill says the same blueprint effectiveness thing with a dash like before, but this time it's somehow even more vague. Every time you use a crafted weapon, the element is increased and you deal more damage. I genuinely don't know what that's trying to say. Is it saying that every time I use an elemental crafted weapon, like a flaming shuriken, that my next attack with any weapon is stronger? If it's trying to say that I'll deal more damage
Enemy
with
soldier
an elemental
incoming.
effective crafted weapon, surely it wouldn't use the words every time you use them. That also
Got gas
implies
moving in.
an effect that the next attack gets. I don't know what it means by the elemental effect.
Got a mortar shark.
Of course they don't show anything. So how would I know how bombs have a wider blast radius?
Where can you go?
Where do you go?
Shit.
It's a shit show.
All squad members are in the safe zone.
After you reach the end of one of the skill trees, you unlock the legend tree. Even though I don't love never-ending games, I do think this is a really great inclusion.
Might call a mortar strike. Save it.
The game. Experience
Got more.
for the trees.
I hear people.
Yep.
I don't know if that's you or not.
Or agility.
It's up top.
Order support incoming.
Passive upgrades, melee damage, unarmed damage, and so on. The only passive increase you've already received infinite stamina.
Oh, that's good.
25 remain. Solid work so far.
In some ways fantastic, some ways bad, and in some ways a little uninspired. On one hand, it's kind of nuts that the special zombies from Left 4 Dead are still being used
Yeah.
for so much games. On the other hand, is that really a bad thing? The boomer type that draws out a larger horde, the big brute that's tougher and charges at you, the asshole that spits acid at you.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
You could even argue that Volatile has hunter characteristics, as it pounces.
Fuck are they?
And the bolter holds a resemblance to the jockey
On the
as
roof.
well. Is it unoriginal?
Yup. Damn.
What else can you say? I'm still holding out that my favorite smoker makes this
Fuck wrong with you, bro?
Fire sale active. Buy station price.
Where's your teammate at?
Kill confirmed, and we
Huh?
located the rest of them.
Even though they're one of the basic zombie types, they have the most interesting mannerisms. They were the most recent return, and as such are much faster and more intelligent. However, they also have some fairly haunting reactions to being attacked. Oftentimes, you'll see them back away and kneel down with their hands up, and you can even...
Fuck, what? I'm stupid. Right here.
This is definitely the human side of it coming out.
Good shit. One more. Behind you. Damn.
Think about them as if right ever since. Goons are beyond tyrant to fight. There's an extra gigantic blast radius on them for some reason, so more often than not,
Bro, how the fuck are they?
they also seem to reset their animations now and then. Using melee weapons, I have no idea.
Just give up. I'm gonna just give up.
Out of all the specialized
I need
targets,
bandits.
Fire sale's over.
You go ahead.
Adjusting prices.
the special antigen
Gas is closing in.
but these guys are just taller. Maybe if you got to skip through these guys without the rebar, even spotting them grab a street sign out of the ground, it would be better. As it is now, it just feels very gamey. The bomber zombie type is an enemy.
I'm gonna take us to lobby real quick.
This is
Time for
the
vengeance. You're redeploying.
Instead of the boomer bile in Left 4 Dead, they explode, which
Who's in my chat?
Yeah, the party pack. I might be tweaking the game chat.
without any real care about how parenting comes to feel. The screen. This is an example of it being okay, because for some reason, if you make them a zombie and therefore technically inhuman,
Alright, there you go.
it's kind of hilarious actually, as it just goes to highlight how absurd the standards are that video games have to adhere to.
Look
The
at the whole
developer is a
starters
big boy
here.
that likes to charge and throw rocks at the player. They usually have armor, I suppose implying they were once police officers and the like. A side quest basically confirms this. I don't have many insightful thoughts on them, I just think they can be tedious to fight if you don't have a gun. The specific boss fight with one of them in the pit is arguably the worst encounter in the game. I figured my attacks weren't damaging him since his health bar wasn't going down. I spent a long time doing nothing before eventually trying to slap him around a bit more, and only after a few swings did I finally see his health bar go down. Very unintuitive. The bolters may be my favorite zombie type in the game, however, I'd argue they aren't taken advantage of as much as they could have been. I like how important they are to the story and to the finding of a cure, but hunting them down, besides being helpful for a couple of craftables, doesn't really do much for you. The gameplay interactions with them, however, offer a fun change of pace, as you have to either sneak up on them or chase them around. Since they only come out at night, the volatiles are a real risk when trying to get some vulture tissue. The volatiles are definitely the most imposing enemies in the game. Since they only wander around at night, they make the nighttime half of the game feel a lot more tense and dangerous. On normal difficulty, you can see their vision on your minimap, but on hard, you can't. As much as I'm a stickler for holding immersion on a pedestal, I vastly prefer when I can use the map to plan my path. On hard difficulty, I had to rely on the hold A button, which, if anything, is just as immersion breaking as the minimap is. Regardless, they do thankfully have a small delay before chasing you, and the sound design plays a very important role in all of this. You'll notice what has your eyes on the moment you hear the specific audio cue. If their vision bar fills up, you can be in
Check your weapons, check your gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemies dropping into the AO. All stations, green light. We are deploying to the war zone.
The volatiles and the virals alike also
Get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. Gear up. Grab your chutes. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
I only have one small issue. They come out to wander every single night.
Let's get this done. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
Where we dropping at?
Let's go here. Yep. I could have sworn this is trios. How the hell we got 4 people?
I think you went to quads, man.
Oh, damn.
Have certain duties, and because the ones we see roaming at night are going to die in a few days anyway, they can risk venturing out for more reading material as they're seen as expendable. I doubt that's what it is, but it's pretty cool to see lots of queen bombs or different variations of dying by too. If that does happen, I totally call it. There's another zombie type, technically, and that's the one that appears when you get invaded by a different player. I would imagine the invasion mechanic was inspired by demons and Dark Souls. Unfortunately, dying by generation isn't nearly as...
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
The invading hunter needs to defend their nests and obtain 10 human kills, while the
Tweaking, I ain't paying attention.
Personally, when playing as a zombie, this game mode is a blast. There's an entire skeleton. When you're the invading hunter, you specifically chose to invade someone's world at that moment. When you're the human,
Squad mates redeploying. Well done.
At that time. You are signed up for it, but considering this feels more like
Shit, how did
take you out at the moment.
I didn't know I was right there. That's crazy.
Even with an inexperienced zombie player with
He knew exactly where I was. That's crazy.
ridiculously skewed in the zombies' favor. That being the case, the fact that an invasion can happen within the first few hours of our difficulty, of course you have zero chance.
Pro ran straight to him.
You're back on station. Go get after it.
But even the zombie spin that attracts infected goes way overboard. It draws in suicidal hazmat suit zombies that run up to and kill the player instantly.
I got you.
The player's UV light isn't anywhere close to strong enough, and it has way too small of a battery.
Good shit, gang. My bad. I'm trying to.
Are you good? You good?
Where the player is on the minimap is good, but it doesn't last nearly long enough, and considering you'll always want to know where they are, you'll be pressing and holding the A button constantly. It is nice that
You're losing ground. Move it.
even if it's a clean sweep, you're still dying 10 times in a row. Even ignoring the obvious time waste the game mode is when you're clearly outmatched, if you're a newer player, dying even 3 times in a row is enough to never turn on the game again, or at the very least, to never enable online. At least with Dark Souls Invasion.
What's wrong with you, bro? Buckaroo.
Not good guy
Go get hunting.
And one they'll have no chance in, especially if they were playing solo. At the very least, I'm glad there's an option to never have invasions enabled, and to even forfeit the match immediately. If the player is a good sport, though, and is trying to engage with all the mechanics of Dying Light, they may feel compelled to keep online always active in an attempt at giving the full experience a shot. If they do that,
I think she went outside.
keep invasions possible in the
I think she went outside.
which in my opinion, again, goes completely overboard. Because invasions have to happen at night, it turns your clock forwards to compensate, but still leaves you in the dark afterwards. This either means you'll be spending a lot more time exploring Iran at nighttime.
Bro, who is listening to that? What is that?
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
As it is now, there are so many problems with it, it's hard to justify its inclusion. Lastly, the human enemies I don't have much to say on, but the few things I will say are mostly negative.
What you talking about, my boy?
Aiming down sights while playing whack-a-mole isn't a fun time for me.
Oh my god, no fucking way I just broke my leg.
You got somebody in the book on the
Oh shit. Oh shit. No fucking way I just picked the wrong loading.
Stand by for redeployment. Rogue signal broadcast detected. Encrypted signal confirmed. Decrypt the enemy signal by leading an enemy kill. Hostiles deploying on signal.
You can kick zombies, no problem. In fact, you can kick zombified.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Considering there being achievement for kicking enemies, this will help very
Oh yeah, blend. You gotta put in that blender.
Push harder to break in.
Somebody landed behind you.
Boy, don't land over here, boy.
Bitch! Fuck wrong with
Don't land over
you?
here, boy. Fuck wrong with
Got you, my boy. Sniped his ass.
Good shit, my guy.
Sniped his ass as soon as he landed, right behind you. Oh, another one.
You landing over here, one?
Yep. Cracked him. He's one tap. On your side, turret. Good shit.
Yeah, right to bed.
Another one.
Get ready to set coordinates for a valuable
Where you
weapon
running
crate.
to, bro? Oh, lucky.
Blend. Put in that blend.
Gas is inbound.
Right here. Water. Cracked him.
Yeah, blend.
Might as well just stay under that water, my boy.
You've got reinforcements inbound.
I'm up here, done.
Oh my god, my fucking.
Since they would then be introduced to volatiles
And we don't see his
Your
ass.
squad's in the safe zone.
at least then.
Confirmed. We located the rest of them.
My boy.
He got sniper ammo.
That's nothing compared to day 2.
What the fuck? Where did he come from? I'm out of ammo. That's no beans.
This is extra silly considering that the player will likely have 2 or 3 early side quests available to them, and 2 of them are clearly meant to sound like they take priority. While the player is busy murdering the in its current position double free.
Enemy spotted in AO.
Oh shit. I'm scared.
Where at?
Oh my god.
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are.
Whole squad, bro.
But it's just a shame that it is besides turning the entire day into a sunset mission. Even though I wasn't down to it the more I thought about it. The game is punishing enough as it is, so allowing new players to grab chocolates and a movie for Gazi in the never-ending daytime without worry isn't the end of the world. It's a different story, but we're not there quite yet. Moving past all of that, besides the
Take
quest,
all this time, bro.
Fuck! This is a long video. Besides the quests, there are quite a few things to find and do things right. Random events can pop up.
Resurging. Go get your revenge. Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
There's a few escort missions, quarantine zones, random parkour or combat challenges, and of course, the airdrops.
Gas is closing
The
in.
airdrops are the one thing I've been the most excited to talk about. I know, over an hour in, and we're only now just getting to it. For anyone who hasn't played the game,
Some of your squads outside the safe zone.
and the survivors and zombies.
Enemy soldier incoming.
To keep the many survivors alive, a humanitarian agency has been flying planes overhead.
Fire sale's done. Prices are back to normal.
These airdrops are things like medical supplies, flares, and disaster relief on-site packages. Besides a few that are tied to certain missions, all of the airdrops happen at random times of the day.
Oh, whole squad.
Oh my god, he wants that.
Early on, players are highly encouraged to go after them. What makes these events more interesting is the fact that Rise's men, the enemy faction of the city, also find it early.
You gotta come
If you
get
get there
this
quick enough,
bitch
you'll have
ass.
two crates all to yourself. If you get there too slow, Rise's men will be there protecting it, and if you don't even try, or it somehow takes even longer, the game will declare the airdrop as stolen. Given that there's always a time limit and a contextualized in-game reason on why they're coveted, these airdrops may cause players to stop everything they're doing the moment they hear the plane fly overhead.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
The relief packages are, in a way, the greatest thing in the game.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Since it's a repeatable objective as locations.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Thing most people sneer at. This is an example of the surrounding context. Taking into consideration that there's a zombie outbreak endangering civilians in a quarantine area, yeah, it makes perfect sense to be repeatable.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
I'm on a ledge right
25 remaining.
Yeah. Come here.
Kyle Crane is among the only living runners the tower has at its disposal.
Gas is moving.
You're the one who always needs to retrieve them. This is actually the reason why a lot of the real fetch quests the game offers don't bother me as well. The city is overrun by zombies, so naturally an unskilled Rambo
Head to the safe zone.
safe out here. Because Kyle is contextually significant,
Maybe all the way over there.
able-bodied people who can parkour
Jump down, Turk.
yes, of course I'll do the bucket grab right outside the kids. Because the parkour mechanics are so solid, it seems to strike down.
I thought you was gonna jump down, that's what he's in there. Nice team down there too. You wanna say you just broke your legs and shit.
First of all, it doesn't make any sense by moving upgrades available to you if Rises ran lead to it. You can kill them fairly easily after a while, but even still, the
10 remain. You're almost done here.
Loot the dead bodies for the missing supplies, and there's no way they had the time to take it back to the hideout yet. You can even see they're moving hands out of the crate. I understand punishing the player if they were too late, but I feel like the extra enemies...
5 squads still operational in the AO.
You also never see Rises head towards the crates, they just spawn there after a while. This may seem like an epic, but
You're losing ground. Move it.
understand how difficult it is
See what that loot is.
to control the city, then send the nearest
Less than 10, we're still standing.
I'm not specifically complaining about it, but if somehow they can get what I just described to actually function in Firefly 2, holy fuck, would that be amazing. All of that being said, the main issue with the supply drop is completely unrelated to Rise's men. It mostly comes down to this one. Not him specifically, just what he represents. For how long I went on about the relief packages being important and contextually significant, the game doesn't recognize their efforts in any way, shape, or form beyond experience points. Nothing about the survivor's dialogue hints that they've even noticed you've been hauling hundreds of pounds of...
Enemies dropping into the AO. Gear up fast, we're about to get evil. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Get ready to jump. 5 seconds.
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Came back right in time.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Let's get it, man. Where we at? B spot? Oh yeah. These are guys, Sam.
Reach for the sky, you fuckers. Come here.
Hold this. Hold that, my boy. Lay down.
Can't hide from me. You trying to hide from me? Bitch. I just bitch slapped him. That's crazy. Yo, I love that finisher. I just bitch smacked him and shot him.
I got you, guy. Oh, who's shooting? Who's shooting? Who's shooting over here? Who the fuck shooting over here? Come here. Who the fuck? Who the fuck? Lay down. Fuck shooting over here.
Oh, y'all are ass. What are you looking at, bro? Are you looking at the wall? Like, what's going on, bro? You okay?
His ass sleep.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. These niggas are ass, dog. Hey, you just sit there and think about what you did. Okay. Shoot at me. Bitch, smack your ass too.
I'm not a good guy anymore.
I let her wait in the boxcar for probably an enemy week. Of course, all the while, the tower has no ambition, which is important when characters bring it up, but not important enough to avoid helping a director fill in his actions, I guess. What they should have done was have Jay tell you to...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good shit.
Oh yeah, Blender. Blender.
Right.
This man's missing. Oh my god.
Blended.
Oh my god. Missing, my boy. Horrible. It's good though. Good.
The fact that certain objectives like helping Katina and Olga or getting
I got that boy.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I got his ass.
the tower or rescue is at best incredibly inconvenient.
Got gas moving in.
Assures the player that their involvement actually doesn't matter. A real person in a real world.
Lock the fuck in!
How important the airdrops are, along with doing whatever it takes to get more ranges in. They probably
Hostile located.
That's that whole ass.
If developers aren't ever going to try what Dead Rising did, maybe Breath of the Wild can inspire them to take it off.
What are you doing, dumbass? Oh, now I was gonna show you my finisher, bro. Damn.
Goofy mob! Lay the fuck down, boy.
Alright,
give me this fucking ammo box too, Goofy mob.
Do that.
I'm hit.
Sir Goofy.
All of the negative aspects about the aircraft still being what they are, the gameplay involved so addicting that the moment they came back in the DLC the following, I got hooked immediately once more. In Old Town.
There's some guys over there. I don't know if they're looking over there, if they got snipers or not, but watch them niggas.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Yeah, they do got sniper too.
Lodi.
Satisfying as spontaneously running.
Shit, we could have caught on Lodi for real.
As I said on the outset of this video, this is a small thing which the latter half of the game wasn't that strong. Even though I related the aircraft, the random events that show up as a symbol are a much better fit for that phrasing. These are generic in every sense of the word.
Oh shit.
No idea what y'all.
On the other hand, the game clearly doesn't want you to be merciful, as it shows your...
Get your ass off the ground, boy. What the fuck is wrong with you? You stood over.
Ability in the enemy network.
Oh, my shit tweaking.
Good shit, my boy.
Go offline. Yep. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Fuck on with y'all.
For no reason. And the other, they're being attacked.
That's crazy. You kill one, I kill one, and Turk kill one.
Uh-huh.
Putting them boys in blenders.
You got a loadout over there.
I seen his ass in the last second. I was like, oh, you got one of your ass. I think they're pushing back.
That was a team wipe.
Oh, no, you're right.
It was? I didn't even see that.
Once you get to Old Town,
Oh yeah, that was a boom right.
Come on, for loadout. Oh shit, behind me.
There's just no reason why people trying their best to survive would square up with these guys.
He lit my ass up.
I don't even bother helping these idiots out. You also encounter survivors that just sit around and wait for a therapist to walk by so they can dump on their problems. It is nice to hear some backstory about some people, but because these generic NPCs aren't real people, it's hard to give a shit. This kind of demonstrates how a little window dressing could make all the difference. If these were real characters that had even a small quest attached to them, I might have stuck around to listen. Instead, they burned out. Given my love for the first two Dead Rising games and the escort of the survivors, I was very interested in seeing how the Protect mission...
Enemy movement in the AO.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Even after finishing the game...
25 are still active in the AO. Gas is inbound.
In my opinion, for some reason, fix these missions, I'd like to recommend they outright remove them instead. If you fail at other tasks, like dying when in a quarantine zone or not reaching your target time, resetting the area and enemies makes enough sense, I suppose. I have to suspend my disbelief hard already.
Get to the safe zone.
Endlessly respawning zombies, so it happening once more isn't that big of a deal. For these missions, however, the failure state is the survivor dying. For the random Radiant survivor rescues, the game can easily let that survivor die because it will spawn a dozen more anyway. They're generic, they're meant to be forgettable. These Protect mission survivors, however, have names, they have unique voice lines. That being the case, if you try and fail one of these, the last thing that should happen is them reappearing in the exact same location and triggering the exact same dialogue. Is this werewolf guy kind of interesting? Sure. But he made his fucking choice the first time when he ran into a horde of zombies. Him getting another chance was irritating at best and utterly baffling at worst. The tasks they'll take you on are generally filled with side stops, which is fine, but I noticed that near the end of the mission, they always go out of their way to attack a gigantic zombie, usually a goon. My guy, come with me. Walk around him.
The enemy resecured their network. It's over.
I was pleasantly surprised at how much fun I had with them. Obviously, most people don't feel the same way, considering barely any of the Steam player base has finished them all.
I'm gonna do back there somewhere.
Active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
They all have the same icon when you want to find them.
People's rock.
Bothered with hunting for the unfinished or challenges. The fast traveling
on the roof, I think.
Is extremely odd, to the point where I'm honestly confused as to what the developers were thinking. As far as I can tell, you have to go back to the central hub tower in each region and click on the poster
Bitch ass nigga over there, I don't know where you landing at. He going over there though.
Players didn't even know exists in the first place, and getting back to the central hub tower would take a long enough time to be a genuine asshole. This wouldn't be a problem if you couldn't just pick a random quest in each region, quit the game, load back up, and spawn there instead.
Get ready,
oh, look at this nigga. Yeah, the gas station. I'm hitting him with this. I'll put some plates on. Another bitch ass nigga.
Got one. You lucky I don't got my sniper glass, bitch.
They're all fine, but one thing that probably guaranteed that most players didn't finish
Gotta push. Hey, watch out for the bomb right here.
Advise you head to the safe zone.
Get a
Got a lot
nigga
of ground
that's
to cover.
done. He's sick. Oh, I see something. Oh, what the fuck? I just got hit from?
Snipe, you just got sniped that.
No way.
Down. My kill, bitch. Where? Oh shit. Fuck.
Enemy movement. Scratch that.
Damn it.
Skip it. This is why we never get anything done.
Yeah, I'm gonna die if I get you, game. I'm bad.
You good?
Oh, he deep in that bitch. Oh shit! This nigga's in the water and all type of shit. Oh!
each area being unique in its
Y'all
own
boys
way.
don't come for me, man.
No more second chances.
The apartment was the first one I
Huh.
tried.
Come hither. Come here, my boy.
Stocked.
Lay the fuck down, man. Oh, no. I'm pick your mans up over here.
You're getting another
I'm
chance.
pick your dead ass homie up.
The objective here does say that you're out the nest, implying it is more like the enemy game. Earlier, even here, there's a lot more room for cautious exploration. You weren't really testing your combat skills, you're more engaging with the unique area of the same game than in any other part of the city.
Bro, not again, bro.
Initially electrifying was memorable, and the goal of obtaining all the relief packages was more engaging than simply clearing out zombies. There's also a few tunnel quarantine zones, all of which being great, but one really stood out. The need to drop train cars onto the sewer entrances, otherwise virals will continuously spawn. It's funny how differently this one can go depending on if you've read the instructions or not.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Getting frustrated that the virals kept spawning, and the next time I blocked the sewers immediately and cleared out the remaining zombies no problem. A few of these quarantine zones were DLC apparently, and as a player who only got a chance to experience the game 6 years after release, the implementation was natural, but I wouldn't
Come on, bro. That's bullshit.
Failure ain't fatal. It's just an opportunity to do better.
As a preface,
Who party leader? Me? I ain't party leader.
No, I am. I was watching the replay.
The majority of missions in the game is that Techland seems lost when it comes to providing a satisfying conclusion. So often the finale would be as uneventful as bringing the quartermaster a relief package.
She wanna squid tonight. That boy look good tonight. Around with the city tonight. Get left. This bitch gonna get right. They trying to make baby. I'm running on safety. Amen. Amen. I rode that AK. You ain't really hating me. I'm gonna take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. We're dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You got me. Anything? Toss us a grenade. Enemies dropping into the AO. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Fucking get it, man.
I just got blue screen, bro. Blue screen. Yeah. Fucking Wi-Fi tripping, bro. What the fuck?
That ain't pop up.
Fuck no.